Congress is set to take up a bill raising minimum wage, doubling it really, from $7.25 an hour to $15 an hour, phasing it in over the next 5 years. But new projections out today show the bill would give a raise to 17 million workers, but 1.3 million Americans would be out of a job by 2025. So is it worth it?
I'm not going to chime in on whether it's worth it, because I think no matter what, we can find studies to reflect whatever side that we are on. Case in point, Berkeley economists put out a study. They looked at a large one, 3 million homes, 51 wage changes, and they found that there was no reduction in the number of hours.
But it was Berkeley.
Wait, guys, give me a second. I'm going to share both sides. So you got Berkeley, you got the London School of Economics saying it didn't do anything, but then you also have the Harvard Business School, as well as the University of California, that did find that it did change. So it really just depends on which study you look at.
Well, I mean, going back to 1938, when the first minimum wage was instituted, our own Labor Department, Kristina, said that, in fact, yes, of course, minimum wage destroys jobs. It destroys those first entry-level jobs for people just getting on their feet, just learning the skills to begin to go up the ladder. And so you can go back to 1938. You can even go back to, 2017 in Seattle, when after they instituted their minimum wage, the average take-home pay for low-income people actually went down $124. So, minimum wage discriminates against low-income people. It destroys their jobs. And like all these government interventions, it hurts the people it supposedly wants to help.
Yeah, I think, in particular, Jonathan, following up on that, I think where we've really seen that, and what the CBO study said, was that teenagers would be the people most badly affected by this. And if you look at, for example, in France's youth unemployment is off the charts high, and they tried to combat it by changing some of the rules which really discriminate again, make it very hard to hire young people and then fire them, something that companies have to be able to do because they're basically working with unproven talent, if you will. So I think it's a really bad idea for that. And the second thing that's wrong with it is the choice to automate is going to obviously be propelled by the cost of labor going up. And once you've done that, there is no going back. You lose jobs because of that, and that's final.
Berkeley in their study should take a fly. They're forgetting something very important. This money doesn't grow on trees. It comes from the business owners. You tell Aunt Mary and Uncle Bob that next year they're going to have to spend $50,000 more on minimum wage without any productivity gains. And guess what Aunt Mary and Uncle Bob's going to do? They're going to listen to that salesman that comes knocking at their door about these kiosks that will save all kinds of money. Somebody who would get paid $10 an hour but not $15, going to lose their job. This is, again, a bureaucracy. People who have never run a business telling businesses what they have to do is an utter mistake.
Well, and these, we got to emphasize, in Kristina's favor, I mean, these are all guesstimates. The CBO doesn't know any more than the people at Berkeley, any more than the people at Harvard. However, and Liz has brought this point up in the past, every state is different. You shouldn't have a national $15. $15 you may just barely get by in New York City, but in Oklahoma, that could mean a lot. So why have a nationwide standard when it doesn't fit? We're a nation of states.
To that point, what we're already seeing with a lot of companies, Costco being an example, you have Amazon that's increasing their minimum wage. Costco going up to $15. Amazon $11, eventually $15. You also have Walmart too, $11. A lot of these companies are doing it on their own. So do we need to instigate it? Do we need to force it? That is something we can debate. Not debate necessarily.
And by the way, they're doing that because we have a tight job market, and that's really what the ambition is for every economic policy.
No turnover.
Make it so that companies have to raise wages.
We don't even need to debate it. It's stupid. It makes no sense.
Gary, are you going to say that to all of these economists that have that have researched this? They called 3 million homes.
They're called Pig Hedge.
The only economist that matters is the people running the businesses,
Gary?
and let them decide what they're going to pay.
Yeah, I mean, Kristina, if someone only produces $8 an hour worth of productivity,
I agree with that. I understand
you can't pay them $15 an hour.
Amen.
You can't pay them that rate.
We agree, and we got to move on.